So one of the strangest things just happened. I was just about ready to take a nap. Yes, I do take naps, short naps during the day. Anyway, I was just at that state where I'm like in and out of consciousness, lucidity, whatever you want to describe it. And then I hear this bang, this loud bang. The ground vibrated, the Airstream vibrated, things inside the Airstream shook. At first I thought it was like a jet crash because we have Tucson International Airport where the Arizona Air National Guard flies out of. They have F-16s. We have Davis-Monthan up there. They have F-16s as well as A-10s. So I immediately went to one of the windows and looked out looking for smoke because I figured a jet crashed or a jet went down or something. That's not unheard of, even around this area, but couldn't really see anything. And I went on Twitter, nothing on Twitter about what happened yet, at least at that point. But eventually Tucson News Now put up a story that a company called Worldview, they apparently send balloons up into the stratosphere and take imagery. I looked at their website, it's actually really cool. Anyway, one of their balloons popped, it exploded. And that's what caused that shockwave in South Tucson. And the airport's like 3 or 4 miles away from where the campground is, but we still really felt it. And a lot of the city felt it because it made town-wide, citywide news. So yeah, a balloon exploded, shook parts of the city. That balloon must have been really, really overfilled, or I don't know. That's scary that a balloon could cause that much damage. Oh, and by the way, the bike rack video that we put up a couple days ago that I demonstrated how the bike secures, I made a mistake, and I realized I made a mistake in securing the bike, but it was too late. The video had already gone public. A couple of you commented to let me know what my mistake was, so I appreciate that, and I wanted to follow up to make sure that everybody is aware that I made a mistake, so don't follow that procedure exactly. And the mistake I made is that front bar that comes up to secure the front of the bike in what I was describing, I only moved it up maybe halfway up the tire. But what you're supposed to do is move that all the way up, so it's straight up and down and perpendicular to the bike, then lower it on top of the bike tire, and that will prevent the bikes from leaning forward or backward. That is a much more secure way to secure the bikes, and that's really what you're supposed to do. The diagrams online show that. I don't know how or why I made that mistake, but I did. You can tell that we haven't used this bike rack all that long yet. So anyway, just wanted to make sure that that is very clear, and I point out that was a mistake I made, so don't make the same one. Really, you know, lift that bar so it's straight up and down, lower it on top of your bike's tire, and that is the way to secure your bike.
Yay! It's our first official meetup at the Taco Tote. Looking forward to meeting everybody and chatting. And we plan to have more of these in the new year in Tucson, in probably one in January, one in February, possibly one in March. Haven't quite worked out all the details. What we're thinking of doing is out on the website at our events page. And I will also make sure that there are official event invites in the Facebook group. If you're not already a part of the Facebook group, join there to get future invites. But let's go eat some tacos and meet some people.
Oh, and by the way, comment below. Tell her that her lipstick makes her look so perfect. She was wondering if that color was too red. I don't think it makes her look too red. I think that looks perfect.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And our viewers think that too, right? Right? Maybe. You do. You do. I know you do. Hello. It's morning.
Yep.
What is it, 8? It's 8 a.m. on Saturday, the day after our first meetup at Taco Tote.
Which was awesome. Thank you everybody who came to see us. We had 6 people.
We did.
And we had great conversations about Airstreams and RVs and Tucson, and Penny's getting in on the action right there. And it was just lovely. It was, we had such a good time.
Yes, it was awesome. That was a lot of fun, and it was Taco Tote, so I mean it was good, cheap food. Yeah. Which is always good. Good, cheap Mexican in Tucson.
So we're planning to do more meetups here in Tucson before we leave in April. So I think we're planning a hike maybe in January. So if you have an idea of where we could go hiking, let us know. We haven't quite decided on that yet. And then probably a lunch in February is what we're thinking.
Ooh,
so
more food. More food,
yes. So yeah, hopefully we see more people in the new year, and we'll continue to do new meetups once we get to other towns along the way.
That's right. And if we didn't see you this time, we'll see you next time.
Yes.
There was a couple responses on our Facebook group about that, so
yeah.
No worries. We will see you next time.
Yes.
I'm gonna finish my coffee, then we're heading out for Christmas.
We are. Very exciting.